Hi. It's my audience. Scrappy. Wave. Cousin. Mikey. Okay. You ready? Okay. Do you ever wonder why there is a need for more prisons to be built? Why are they overcrowded? What can be done to remedy this problem? I am a firm believer in capital punishment, and it is my belief that if the United States of America would use more capital punishment more effectively, we could reap the benefits. Here is my plan. Americans should voice our opinions on why the prisons are so crowded. Evaluate the extensive taxpayers' dollars that is being spent on building new prisons and housing heinous criminals. If we use our judicial system more effectively, we could save money, and we could also do away with the extensive life sentences and frivolous spending to house these heinous criminals. Money makes everything work. Money is needed for just about everything. Money is a way of life, and it's also why I can do my homework online, why my son and I can take hot baths, and why we can have lights on in our house. These luxuries we enjoy on a daily basis all cost something. The cars we drive, the food we eat, the clothes that we wear. Let's face it, we are pretty much dependent upon money and the things that it does for us. Take this example into consideration. When a criminal is given a life sentence to rot away in jail, his everyday needs are being paid for by us taxpayers. I don't see how this can be fair. These people commit horrendous crimes and are now being fed, clothed, and even have their own cell to live in for the rest of their lives. We in the free world must put money into a retirement plan just so that we can live the rest of our lives comfortably. And they're getting all this for free, and we are paying for it. This is not fair. We need to put a stop to this. With capital punishment, we could save millions of dollars a year that could go towards something else useful, like for communities in which we live, like recreational facilities or parks for kids to play in, anything but to pay for someone else to live who doesn't deserve life at all. If more inmates were executed, there would be less need for new prisons. Maybe we could all benefit from a tax decrease. When was the last time that you heard that statement? A tax decrease? I have never heard of it, and I am all for saving money. While researching this topic, I came upon the information at 123helpme.com. There has also been this problem of overcrowding in prisons and jails. Some people say that this is a problem, but having more jails built will solve the problem. Having more prisons or jails built may help solve the problem, but the death penalty effectively stops draining more money from the taxpayers to house murderers. These murderers get 3 warm meals a day. They do nothing all day, and they have a place to sleep just because the taxpayers fund these facilities. Murderers on death row do not deserve to get a place to stay. They deserve to get their life taken away from them because of the atrocious crimes that these criminals have done. If we were to use the death penalty more, families that have been harmed from these treacherous people could experience relief in knowing that the person who has so bitterly harmed them is no longer alive. Children and loved ones can rest easier at night knowing that these people are no longer alive and that they are safe. There is always a chance that an inmate could escape while serving a life sentence. If the capital punishment law is used more, then there will be no need for this fear. Also, we can receive satisfaction in knowing that these prisoners are receiving a just punishment. With capital punishment, because the court systems are so accurate and intricate these days, it is very hard to get a wrong judgment. So with a carefully selected death penalty and expedited sentencing, we are not wasting valuable money. Money that is spent on countless days that an inmate gets to watch TV, eat warm meals, take baths, and sleep with a roof over their heads in a climate-controlled environment. Imagine if it took a prisoner that has been sentenced to death only 1 month to 3 months to receive his punishment. How much money and space would we be saving? In an article by Patrick Hinton on sweet101.com, he writes, "One of the main principles of punishment in the judicial system is that the penalty fits the crime. If someone violently murders individuals or numbers of people, then it makes sense for the punishment to be death. It only makes sense. Why let someone live who has killed an innocent person? We all need to voice our opinions regarding this subject. One person may not be able to make a difference regarding this topic, but one person, and then another person, and then another person speaks out and votes or blogs or protests. There is strength in numbers, and I believe that we can all make a difference regarding capital punishment. This can even save lives. This expediting of sentences being carried out can even save lives of people in prison who are due to get out. They will not have to worry about being killed in jail by other atrocious people, which happens all too often. It is proven that taking at least 2.75 years of life of each person's sentence, it saves one life a year. Imagine if we speed it up even more across the entire United States. How many lives will we be saving? How much money are we going to save? How many more people are we going to relieve by doing this simple little thing? The choice is so easy. Let's make this happen to benefit all of us.